What up, guys? It's Kaylee.
And Kylie.
And today we are doing a makeup tutorial.
Ooh.
We are going to be doing... I still don't know what you're going to be doing.
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise.
It's gonna be glam. It's gonna be great.
You guys ready?
So first I'm starting off with the serum, and I'm just gonna put this all over your face. I'm just taking a paddle brush and spreading it everywhere. Okay, after that's all tacky, I'm going to take a cushion foundation in the shade Light Ivory, and I'm just going to bounce this all over her skin. So I'm just bouncing this in. This is a Real Techniques sponge, and I'm just squishing it in there and then bouncing it all over her skin. And my nose itches. Okay, so I'm also making sure to blend this a little bit down her neck to make sure that it matches. Wait, do that again. So I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. Alright, look up. I'm going to put this under here, and then I'm just going to let it kind of settle down a little bit to make sure that it has more coverage, because you don't get very much sleep. So this concealer doesn't have a whole lot of coverage, and we want to make sure that it's nice and flat under there and buttery. And then I'm going to take the Master Conceal by Maybelline New York, and this is the color correcting kit. And I'm going to take this top color, and I'm just going to put this on her little blemishes she's got going on. She has a bunch of pimples on her face, and I don't like them, so I'm going to cover them up. You can go through a whole color correcting palette and do it with green and then yellow and then whatever, but I don't want to cover them up all completely because we want them to heal and not get all stuffed up, and we want the ability for things to heal, so you don't want to put a bunch of product on them. Okay. Okay, it's fine.
Good job.
We fell. It's okay though.
Because we're drop dead gorgeous.
Oh! After that concealer's been setting for a little bit under her eyes, I'm just going to take the damp sponge and just go underneath and blend it out. If you just kind of take that extra step to just go down the bridge of the nose a little bit, then your cheeks and everywhere else looks more naturally flushed and not so red. I'm also taking this concealer and buffing it all over her eyelid. And then after that concealer has set a little bit, go around the edges, just like that. And then after we've gone over everything, I'm just going to go over everything with the damp sponge. Alright, so next I'm going to take the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Cashmere. And then I'm just going to put it all over her eyelid, just as a base. So we just put that primer on, but I'm going to take some concealer and go over it a little bit. It'll help the concealer stay a little bit better. It'll still help everything, but it's just gonna, it's like a primer for the concealer. We're not going to wait for that concealer to get tacky or anything. We're just going to buff it out, and that'll cancel out all of the veins that she's got going on, because us pale girls have see-through skin. And then I'm going to take my beloved, the ShanXO palette, the Remix, and I'm going to go into Clarity right here with a big fluffy brush. This is from e.l.f. This is the Flawless Concealer Brush. Alright, put your eyebrows up a little bit, and I'm just going to tap that color all over her eye to set that concealer. And I'm going to also go a little bit underneath, just to add a little bit of coverage underneath for that concealer. Just also taking the excess powder and going on the bridge of the nose and the corners of the nose, just to set where we want a little bit of extra coverage, but not looking too powdery. And then at this point, you can go ahead and go into your regular setting powder for your face. I just used the the e.l.f. The e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. And I've gone through.
Oh my God, you said it.
I did say it. Because I'm a professional. Alright, so we're just gonna take this powder and go all over the face. We don't want to put too much, but just a tiny little bit. And because we're using powder that's meant to go under the eyes, it'll end up looking far smoother than it would if we used a powder that is meant to go just all over the face. So this makes it so it's a more natural look. We don't want to cover up the beauty, we just want to enhance it. Because you're beautiful.
You are too.
Thanks. I know. We're gonna do eyebrows first. Alright, so for eyebrows, I'm just gonna brush them up a little bit. So I'm gonna take the e.l.f. little pack thing. This is in the shade medium. So for eyebrows, I'm gonna take the little e.l.f. eyebrow kit in the shade medium. It just looks like this. I'm gonna pop those little brushes out because we're not gonna use them. And brushing up her brows and just filling them in a teeny bit. So this is just a little wax kind of color because her hair is more warm tone, so we want to match that. So I'm just going under the brows first, making it not a straight line, but just making sure that there's no sparse areas underneath first. Turning the brush this way and kind of feathering through the front part, and then going on top at the end of her brow and just kind of feathering down a little bit so we have a soft arch going on. And then doing the same thing on the other side. Trying to make them match as much as possible, but most of the time they're gonna be sisters, not twins. Now that we have her brows a little bit the same shape, they're kind of a little bit there. You are going underneath the eye with powder. You want to tap everything out and make sure that nothing is going to, you're not wanting to set the crease. I'm gonna set her brows with this NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in the shade Brunette. She's not a brunette, but we're just gonna go right with the line. Look at how beautiful. You're beautiful before.
Am I a pretty princess?
Yes.
I'm a pretty princess.
Okay. Now on her eyes, I'm gonna go in to this palette and I'm going to pick up Buttercup on a big fluffy brush, and we're just gonna fluff this all through the crease. Just kind of fluff it all over her eye, not being too careful to blend. Since this is such a big brush, it'll kind of do the blending for us. We're just putting that all over her eye, up to the crease, and kind of feathering out into a wing shape. Perfect. Alright, so now I'm going to go into the shade Terracotta. Just surround the brush with that, and then go kind of in the same area that I did, but just smaller. Alright, so after we kind of got that going on there, I'm just going to take a teeny bit of this color. This is called Avocado. It's a super pretty duochrome. Okay, well it shifts from green to blue to red to kind of like, you can't see that either. Okay, anyway, I'm just taking that a little bit on the outer corner just to liven things up a little bit, and then kind of blending that over the lid area. All right, look up. I'm just gonna go over here. Give her a seizure, it's fine. Alright, and then after that, I'm just gonna go over her lash line with a little bit of this color right here called Silhouette. It's a black. I'm just gonna kind of messily go over her lash line a little bit. I don't want to necessarily do a wing. I want to kind of give the illusion of a wing. Not that she needs a thicker lash line because her eyelashes are already like thick as a forest. So I am winging this out a little bit, but I'm not doing a super defined thick wing. I'm just kind of putting the excess over there so it kind of has that effect. All right, look at me. Beautiful. So beautiful. Yes. All right, so I'm just gonna build this up a little bit. Look down. On the outer corners, I'm just gonna build up that color. And then after that, I'm just gonna take this brush right here and just kind of feather it out a little bit. If you are trying to do something really light and feathery, you wanna hold the brush a little bit further back. Whereas if you're trying to really take something into the crease and really like place the color and blend it, then you wanna hold it closer. So I'm holding it pretty far away just so that I can be lazy and make the brush do all the work. And not that she needs it, but we're gonna curl her eyelashes a little bit. Does that feel weird? Alright, look down. They don't even fit in here because they're so huge. Oh my gosh. Alright, now look down. There we go. Perfect. So I'm just taking the disposable mascara wand. BH Bliss Lash Ultimate All-in-One Mascara. Alright, so now, after we curled her eyelashes, I'm just going to have you look down. And I'm just going to wriggle this in here without trying to stab her in the eye. I'm also going on the top part and then kind of twisting it a little bit up. You blinked! Okay, it's not my fault.
I couldn't close my eye. It's
in my trash. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how to set your face when you've already put mascara on, because I forgot to do this before I put mascara on. So you're gonna take your sponge and then your setting spray, and you're just gonna spray it, and then you're gonna go over the areas. Is it cold?
Very.
And then stamp it very lightly. And then I'm gonna take this fan and then I'm just gonna fan your face. Or you can just like kinda, but it's $1 at the dollar store, so. And now we're going to fleck off these little parts. We waited until they're dried and then just gonna fleck them off. Now we're gonna take that other brush that we started out with, and I'm gonna actually take just a teeny bit of Bestie.
Because we're besties.
Besties for the resties. And then I'm just gonna take that and put it into the crease again. And then to add some shimma, I'm just gonna take a little teeny bit of this BH Party Girl loose pigment in the shade 141A. Alright, so I'm just gonna take this on a little brush, have her look down, and just patting it on top of that lid just to add some shimma. Then after that, time for the main attraction, the Merry Luminizer. From beautiful.
What is it?
It's highlighter, my darling. And it is the best highlighter. I'm gonna take that on the inner corner just to widen her eyes just a bit and kind of also flicking it up into those other shades that we had going on there. And then just a little bit on her nose, bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow, and brow bone. Now I'm gonna take this other brush from e.l.f. that I've been using and dipping into that same highlighter. We're just gonna grace your cheekbones. So I'm putting this on the tops of her eyebrows and also cheekbones, kind of going in a shimmery, like shimmy. We're gonna go on to contour. Alright, so I'm taking this BH Cosmetics Illuminate by Ashley Tisdale. Illuminating shimmer in shimmering sand. Now this is supposed to be a highlighter, but as you can see, it's probably not gonna be a highlighter for this little girl. So I use it as a contour, bronzer kind of deal, and I think it'll work fine for her too. So how I do this with the Real Techniques brush, this is the contour brush. So I take it and I put it right where her ear stops, and then right where this black part ends, here, turn that way. Right where this black part ends is where you want to stop placing product. You can still blend a little bit down, but you want to stop in that area. And then I'm also kind of taking it and blending that with the highlighter also. Just, we're not blending down, we're blending up to keep things lifted and wonderful and nice. So now I'm gonna just take a little tiny bit over the tops of her forehead. The top of her forehead.
I have several foreheads, so I have several tops.
Her forehead. And then a little bit on her nose, just to make things look cohesive. So for blush, I'm going to use this Pixie by Petra Beauty Blush Duo in Peach Honey. Alright, so I'm taking the Wet n Wild brush, the angled one, got it at Dollar Tree. And then I'm just going to take this, brush it lightly across the apples of the cheeks. Alright, now I'm taking CoverGirl Lip Perfect. I'm just gonna go over her lip line. To top it all off, we're gonna put some blood on there. Blood, whoa.
We're gonna make her bleed.
Okay, so this is the Oriza. We're gonna take this lip topper and we're just gonna go over. And this has like a little bit of like the green, gold,
Flex.
like flecks, yeah.
Perfect!
Beautiful. Look at these beautiful girl. Little beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, so this is the final look. Close your eyes. Get that shimmer shimmer. It's so close. So beautiful. Do you see the shimmer on the lips?
Okay.
Cause you're this cheeseburger. He's lovely cheeseburger. Have you never heard that song before?
Oh.
Alright, so this is the final look. Beautiful. Beautiful girl, darling. So I curled her hair. And then I put a little red bow in there because it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
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 On my carpet. So, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Or we hope that you guys enjoy
We hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you'll stick by with us through our journey. What is your inspiration?
Dorothy, because of the red bow. And dewy skin, so Rihanna.
Rihanna?
Yeah, because she
Okay.
has her own makeup brand. It's like Fenty Beauty. So, tag us if you want to see.
BFF relationship Q&A. My name's Kaylee.
My name's Kylie. So, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you to Noah for helping us. Alright, we're signing off.
Okay, see you next time.
See you guys.
Peace.